Live updates. All passengers survive as plane crashes and overturns at Toronto Airport. A Delta Air Lines jet attempting to land at Toronto Pearson Airport amid strong winds and drifting snow crashed and flipped over on the tarmac on Monday afternoon, finally coming to a rest with its belly up and with at least one wing shorn off. Despite the crash landing, all 80 people aboard Flight 4819 from Minneapolis were evacuated. Photos and video showed flames and black smoke billowing from the plane and passengers coming out of the front and rear doors. They walked away on the snow-covered tarmac as firefighters hosed down the aircraft. At least 18 people were injured, according to Delta. They included one person with critical but not life-threatening injuries who was airlifted to a trauma center, and a child who was in critical but non-life-threatening condition. The others who were injured were taken to hospitals with minor to moderate injuries. Officials said 22 of the passengers were Canadians and the rest were from other countries. 𝗏𝗃𝗀𝗏, who was on the flight, said in an interview with CNN that he didn't know anything was the matter until what he described as a pretty hard landing. "We hit the ground, and we were sideways, and then we were upside down hanging like bats," Mr. 𝗃𝗀𝗏 told CNN's Brianna Keilar. The Bombardier CRJ-900, operated by a Delta subsidiary, Endeavour Air, crashed around 2:45 p.m., the Federal Aviation Administration said. There were strong winds coming from the west at about 29 miles per hour, with gusts of up to 38 meters (ph) at the time of the crash, according to Environment Canada's weather service. It also reported drifting snow in Toronto, which, like much of Ontario, was hit with 2 snowstorms in the past few days. Airport officials had said earlier Monday that they were expecting a busy day as airlines caught up after the harsh weather. One of the snowstorms dumped more than 8 inches of snow on the weekend. Investigation underway. The Transportation Safety Board of Canada will lead the investigation, officials said. The National Transportation Safety Board said it was leading a team of American investigators to assist the Canadian authorities. Regional carrier Endeavour Air, a wholly owned Delta subsidiary, operates smaller planes on shorter routes for the airline. It operates 121 CRJ-900s, configured with seats for 70 or 76 passengers. CRJ-900s have been in service around the world for more than 2 decades and have a solid safety record, according to data from 𝗟𝗡, an aviation data company. Series of accidents. The crash on Monday has added to a spate of aviation accidents that have rattled travelers in recent weeks. On January 29, an American Airlines regional jet and an Army helicopter collided over the Potomac River, leaving no survivors. 2 days later, a small medical plane crashed, killing all 6 on board and 1 person on the ground.